Alright guys, so this is today's trick. This is one of my own creations, so it's one of my original own card tricks. I wasn't planning to perform this today, but I thought I might switch things up and show you this amazing effect. Or it's amazing in my eyes. You can make your own decision. So with all that said, let's jump into the performance. So today's trick is called Replay. It's one of my own, so let's jump into it. I'm just going to get you to call that stop. So this card right here, the 9 of Hearts. I'm going to do something pretty weird with the 9 of Hearts. We're going to leave it in the middle of the pack, just so no one can get to it. However, once you put it in the middle of the pack and snap your fingers, you'll see the 9 of Hearts does actually jump back to the top of the pack. And if we take the 9 of Hearts and we place it into the middle of the pack again, snap your fingers, it jumps back to the top of the pack. We take the 9 of Hearts again, we take it and we place it into the middle, slam it in the middle, leave it there, snap the fingers, it jumps back to the top. Even if you were to separate the packets and take the 9 of Hearts, leave it into the pack and leave it over there, you snap your fingers, it would jump to the top, but not to the top of that pile, but to the top of this pile over here. It's so weird how the 9 of Hearts keeps doing that. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to cut it into the center of the pack. We may come back to it in a bit, but first I want to show you something pretty cool with the jokers on the table and the queens. We're going to be doing something very similar with where's the other queen? We're going to be doing something very similar with the 2 red queens and the jokers here, because basically it's going to be like a teleportation effect, but with the 2 queens and the 2 jokers. So we'll just leave the pack off to the side there, and we're going to use the 2 jokers and the 2 queens. So as you can see, we've got 1 joker, 2 joker, and the 2 queens. And the idea is, if we were to perhaps take 2 jokers and leave one of them over there and one of them down there, and we'll leave the 2 queens in our hands. Now the way we're going to do the transportation is actually, first you want to see it invisibly or visibly. You want to see it invisibly. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like visibly first, because invisibly is much better. Visibly it would look like this. I'd take the queen and I'd switch it for a joker. That's what it would look like visibly, and we'll do the same thing for the other 2 cards. So we'll take the other queen, the Queen of Hearts, and we'd switch that for the other joker. And that's what it would look like. We've just switched both the jokers for both the queens. So now the jokers are now in my hands and the queens are on the table. So that's what it would look like visibly. Invisibly, it would look a bit like this. And you'd see that now we have the queens back in my hand, and over here we have the jokers. Again, they've switched back to their original places. Now, here's a pretty cool part. If we take the 2 jokers and make sure there is absolutely nothing in between them and place them into the middle of the deck, they will be able to find your card. It's very simple. All you have to do is snap your finger above the deck and they should be able to find your selection, the 9 of Hearts. If you find the 2 jokers, we'll see that there's 2 cards in between them. That is strange. We take a look at the 2 cards in between the jokers. They just so happen to be the 2 red queens, which is weird because I thought I had the 2 red queens in my hand. And if they're not in my hand, what do I have in my hand? I have 1 card, and it's your selection, the 9 of Hearts. And that is Replay. I hope you enjoyed, and let's jump into the outro. So I really hope you enjoyed today's trick. That's one of my original card tricks called Replay. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. And with all that said, I shall see you in the next one. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. I did say I was going to do upload videos every Wednesday and Friday. I didn't do one last Friday. I was very busy, but I will try to get them uploaded this week. So with all that said, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.